Well, tonight, Georgia's House Speaker is now laying out his priorities for the upcoming legislative session set to begin on Monday.
And he could be at odds with Republicans in the Senate on one major issue. 11 Alive's Doug Richards is live from the Capitol now. Doug, what is this rift about and how deep is it actually?
Well, leaders of the House and Senate, Republican leaders, do agree that they want to cut taxes this session. What they're having trouble agreeing on is what kind of taxes to cut. The state treasury was full enough the last 6 months to pay for a very detailed renovation of the historic House chamber, which will be in full use in next week's start of this year's legislative session. Tens of millions of dollars later, lawmakers want to use even more of the state's riches to deliver tax cuts. House Speaker John Burns specifically wants property tax cuts.
I don't think any of us in Georgia should ever face the possibility of losing that home because we can't afford to pay rent to the government. And that's where we are right now.
Property taxes are mostly collected by local governments. They pay for public schools, public safety, and other local services. Burns says he expects local governments to be part of the debate at the state capitol.
We're only talking about homesteaded properties.
But Burns's Republican allies in the state Senate want to cut income taxes. They say the state treasury surplus will give them ample leeway to do that. Blake Tillery, running for lieutenant governor, is leading the effort.
Where we stand now is we believe we're in a position to, because of the revenues that we've had in the past, to offer them help.
The Republican leaders of the two chambers are not saying that their two goals are at odds. In fact, Speaker Burns says that he actually supports the income tax cut in addition to the property tax cut. So that, however, was not the priority in his remarks today. Cheryl.
Doug, you kind of alluded to this, but can they actually get both done?
They could. The state certainly has a pile of money in its surplus, $16 billion or so dollars. It would be a little complicated to do the property taxes because it would affect local governments, whereas the income tax would affect the state government.
All right, we will watch and see. As always, Doug, thank you so much.